Activists and faith leaders gathered in front of the Homeland Security Office in Cedar Rapids to protest the ICE removal of Pascual Pedro and another man. According to Escucha Mi Voz, Yerman Gramajo Barrios received a notice of deportation today during an ICE visit.
And KCRG TV9's Brian Tabak was at today's protest. He joins us now live in the studio. Brian?
Protesters say ICE have denied these men due process. It's something they say neither Pedro or Gramajo Barrios received during their encounters with immigration agents.
Pascual belongs here. Pascual belongs here.
Dozens of community activists filled the lawn of the Homeland Security Office on the southwest side of Cedar Rapids to protest the deportation of Pascual Pedro of West Liberty over the 4th of July weekend, and now Yerman Gramajo Barrios of Conesville.
Pascual, from what I understand, is a construction worker. He's working his tail off, building homes, and then we're kicking him out of his home.
Bring Pascual home.
Dylan Hilliard doesn't know Pedro personally, but he felt compelled after seeing someone from his own community removed and deported by ICE agents.
If someone's doing something bad, if someone's doing something that's hurting other people, then yeah, they should be punished. But he did nothing.
According to Pedro's attorney, he came to the U.S. in 2018, allowed to stay for humanitarian reasons. It required him to check in annually with immigration agents. He did that for 7 years. And at his meeting last week, ICE took him into custody and deported him over the 4th of July weekend before his attorney could file paperwork to keep him in the U.S.
I feel horrific that anybody but a young boy are being extradited without any due process.
It's due process they say Yerman Gramajo Barrios also didn't receive when he came here to speak with ICE agents Wednesday. He received this letter, a notice of deportation.
He has 30 days to collect his stuff, say bye to friends, family, and go back.
Alejandra Escobar is the community organizer for Escucha Mi Voz. She opposes deportation as a solution and wants the opposite, for immigrants to have more options to stay.
We need a pathway to documents, but there's no pathway to citizenship, to green cards, to just being legally here.
Since deportation, Pedro's living with his mother in Guatemala, but he had to leave behind the only home he knew since he was 13.
He's just a kid living in the United States, graduating from high school, holding a job, coaching soccer. What more could you ask?
I did reach out to Senator Ernst and Grassley's office as well as Representative Miller Meeks to ask if they're working on comprehensive immigration reform. Ernst didn't answer my question and instead blamed the previous administration. Here's that statement. Biden's failure to enforce the law allowed deadly fentanyl and illegal immigrants to pour across our open borders and into communities across Iowa. I'm thankful President Trump continues to lead the way in upholding the law to protect Americans. To be clear, Pascual Pedro came to the U.S. under President Trump's first term and does not have a criminal record. In the studio, Brian Tabak, KCRG TV9 News.